Hello everyone, this is going to be a quick video about double inequalities. It's just a small bonus topic under inequalities that you should know. So there's two different ways you can tackle a double inequality. One of them is treating the entire thing as an equation and doing things to all sides of it. And the other strategy is dividing the double inequality into two and then getting your two conditions and graphing it on the number line. So first, we're going to try this strategy. So let me get my red pen here. And what you want to do is you want to take the middle here because this is where the x is, and then start isolating and try to get your sort of condition. For this, you're aiming to get only one condition, but it's going to be like in between two. You'll see what I mean. So to start, you subtract 4 from all sides. So the 4 here becomes eliminated, and negative 8 minus 4 is negative 12, less than or equal to 3x, which is less than or equal to negative 2. Okay. The next step is to divide by 3, because remember we are isolating x. So 3 gets eliminated, and this becomes negative 4. And we aren't flipping the flipping the inequality sign because we're not dividing or multiplying by a negative number. If we were to do that, then we would flip both inequality signs and sort of flip the entire thing around. So we are left with negative 4 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to negative 2/3. So now let's plot this on the number line. Actually, let's do this one and then we'll plot it on the number line. Okay. So we can do both conditions here. Minus 4, minus 4. We virtually did this already, but we're just doing it for the other strategy. So negative 12, divide by 3, and you get negative 4 is less than or equal to x. You could just flip it around. X is greater than or equal to negative 4. These are the same thing. And let's do the same thing here. Minus 4, minus 4. You get 3x is less than or equal to negative 2. And x is less than or equal to negative 2/3 after dividing by 3 on both sides. So these right here are your two conditions. X is greater than or equal to negative 4, and x is less than or equal to negative 2/3. So if you look up here, you see an and if you remember back to our compound inequalities, we had to pick a range of solutions that satisfied both conditions when you saw an and. So right now what we're trying to satisfy is x is greater than or equal to negative 4, and x is less than or equal to negative 2/3. So we have to see which range of solutions can satisfy both of these at the same time. So this and this are the exact same thing. They mean the same thing. This is just a more, I would say, combined and compact way of writing this with like the and word in between. Okay, so now let's make our number line. Terrible line. So what are we dealing with here? Negative 4 and negative 2/3. Alright, so I'll put the 0 over here. That will go 1, negative 1, negative 2, -3, and -4. Okay, so -2/3 would be right about here, and we're going to use a closed circle because it is less than or equal to, not just less than. So it is including that value. And -4 is right here. Another closed circle because remember, we are dealing with a greater than or equal to. Actually, I'm going to make them different colors. So what we're going to do here is underline this yellow and underline this yellow, and we'll leave it green. So let me get a yellow pen, make this yellow, and then we're gonna sort of blend them in and see where the solutions coincide. So we have x is greater than or equal to -4, so it's gonna be this entire range of values past here, right? And then I'm gonna do the x is less than or equal to -2/3 on top of it to make it look a little cleaner. So green, and we're gonna put it right there, less than or equal to, so it's just gonna go in this direction. Okay, so these are our two conditions. So because it is an and, remember, double inequalities are basically and inequalities, just written in fancier form or more compact form. We have to see which range of solutions will satisfy both conditions. So we can sort of determine here that the range of solutions is from here to somewhere over here. So I'm going to shade this in. So yeah, and we can see that the range of solutions is from -4 to -2/3, or -4 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to -2/3. So basically just an and inequality, but written more compactly. I suggest you use this form of writing and inequalities because teachers will normally not like to see this and in there. And you might want to get used to this strategy where you tackle the entire thing at the same time because it requires less steps and it makes everything look cleaner. So I hope you found this helpful. Next video, I believe we are going to be going over more inequalities. I'm not sure, but I'll see you in the next one.